Many years ago, in the early days of my coaching business, I was having a really down day. I was really doubting myself, wondering if I was good enough to really be a coach and help people. And I ended up getting a call, and I didn't take it, and I checked my voicemail, and it was a call from Forbes magazine. They had found my website, and they wanted to ask me questions about coaching, and they left me a voicemail with the questions they wanted answered. And at the time, I was like, you know what? I'm feeling bad today. I'm just gonna wait and call them back tomorrow. But I thought about it, I'm like, well, they're not interviewing me because I'm famous. They're interviewing me just because they want some answers, and they think I might have them, but they might just find some other people to ask questions of. So I thought, you know what? I better just muster up some, energy and call them back. Got some answers to all their questions, and I asked them if they would put my website in the article and put a link to it. And the guy said, we can't link it, but maybe we could list it. And I said, well, what's your email address? I'll email you some backup info that you wanted to know about coaching. And then once the article comes out, you can let me know about it, and I can tell everybody about it. And I once again asked him if he would list my website in the article. But I told him that the website wasn't finished yet, but it was gonna be ready any day. When I first asked him, there was nothing at that URL. It was a completely dead URL. But I asked him anyway, which was pretty bold. And then all of a sudden, I started getting emails from people I knew, including past clients that I'd worked with. They saw an article on Yahoo Finance. And I was like, well, Yahoo Finance? I'm like, he must be confused because I got interviewed by Forbes. But the article got picked up by Yahoo Finance. It ended up being on MSN, and of course it was on Forbes. And so all that exposure got lots of people reaching out to me for coaching. It didn't explode my business and turn me into an overnight success or anything like that, but it definitely was a nice blip for my business, definitely helped get me a bunch more clients, and of course gave me some extra credibility to say, hey, I was seen on Forbes.com, and it worked out great. And the point of the story is that if you wait until you have it all figured out, if you wait until you're ready, you could miss out on some great opportunities. I could have missed out on that Forbes interview. I could have missed that extra publicity, the extra clients, the extra money, the extra revenue, and the extra feather in my cap of having had that experience. And it all starts from being bold, taking risks, betting on yourself, going for it. I love coaching. I love having a coaching business. I love helping people. I love how appreciative all my clients are. I love when they have success and they call and leave me a voicemail and celebrate with me, or post in Facebook groups and tell me how they're succeeding. That lights me up. That's one of my greatest joys in doing what I get to do. As a side effect, I make tons of money, and I get to live the greatest lifestyle. I get to work as much or as little as I want. I get to spend lots of time with my girls. I get to do lots of family time. I get to travel as much as I want. And I usually only work part-time. I've been able to grow my business to over $5 million a year. I've made the Inc. 5000 list of fastest growing companies. I know how to grow a business right now today in this environment with modern technology, with social media. And not only have I been able to grow my own business to multi-millions, I've coached a lot of other business owners, and I've been able to help coach them to super high levels of success too.
In the first video, I revealed the 3 secrets to making big money as a business coach. In the second video, I shared how to get business owner clients and how to create instant credibility as a business coach. I want to review something that we learned in the first video, which is the 4 levels of value that you can create with business owner clients. The first level is just basic coaching. This is the value that's created by the environment of coaching itself. A coaching client wants somebody to talk to, somebody that will listen to them. They want a place where they can be the sole focus of the conversation. As a coach, you provide the environment where your clients can get that mess of ideas out of their head so they can actually go out and do something with it. Basic coaching is just getting people to share their vision, their dreams, and what they're going for. It also involves talking about the challenges they're facing and then telling you what they plan to do next. just basic coaching is going to be very valuable to your business owner clients. The second level of value you can offer is your own experience. If you have business experience, that's great. That adds an extra layer of value that you can create. You may have learned a lot about running or growing a business. You may have certain distinctions that you can share. You can draw from your own experience and help your client get over a problem that they're facing. Now, if you haven't owned a business before, you still may have worked in a leadership role, and maybe you know a lot about leading a team or leading people or managing projects. Or maybe you know about sales. A lot of business owners do their own selling, so that could be really valuable. Or maybe you're really good at time management and getting things done. In other words, you may have really good past experience that you can draw upon that would provide a lot of value to your coaching clients. Now, the third level of value is being able to help clients with their mindset and their inner work. This is helping business owners get through their inner funk of trying to grow their business, their own self-doubts, their own limiting beliefs. If you're into teaching inner game work, then you're in luck, because business owners eat this up with a spoon once they see how it's going to help them make more money and help them grow their business faster. If you're a healer, for example, business owners will tend to be your highest paying clients because they're hungry to do the inner work. One of the reasons business owners hire me is because I do some really deep and powerful healing work, and they want to get their hands on it. If you're not able to do any healing work, or it seems a little weird to help people with their mindsets, just know that most business owners are not weirded out by it at all. In fact, it's just the opposite. They love it. I've been surprised by just how many very successful business owner friends and clients that I've had over the years that are really into the inner work and personal growth. Now, to me, healing is the next level of personal growth for most people. Not just physical healing, although physical healing is great, but emotional healing, which also includes letting go of past hurts that shackle them from progressing in their business and in their life. The fourth level is having extensive business knowledge and expertise. Well, how do you get extensive business knowledge? Well, there are a few ways you can do that. You could go get an undergraduate degree and then a master's degree in business, and that can take a lot of years and a lot of money. And unfortunately, it could even be really old information. Certainly, there are timeless principles of growing a business, but there are also things that are changing faster and faster each year. So fast that most of these schools can't keep up. The economy of today is not the same economy as 5 years ago, and it's certainly not the same as it was 10 years ago. And even during the last couple of years, things have changed quite a bit. So the most cutting edge information isn't always found at a master's level program. Plus, a lot of the stuff they teach in these programs is very conceptual and theoretical. The best people to learn from are people who are in the trenches growing their businesses themselves right now and helping other people grow their businesses. So you could be a level 1 coach and still create value for clients. You could be a level 2 business coach and still create value for clients. You could be a level 3 business coach where you have all 3 of these things, but I've found it's best to have all 4 levels of value. This is when you can actually help people with their marketing materials, help them get better at sales process. You can help people with hiring, with growing and leading their team, which brings us to the Big Money Business Coach Blueprint and the 4 keys to becoming a big money business coach. The first key to being a big money business coach is to be able to help business owners create a clear vision for their business success this year, next year, over the next 5 years, over the next 10 years and beyond. You can also help them create a strategic plan for how to get there. Believe it or not, most business owners don't have a strategic plan. And as the old saying goes, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And guess what? Even businesses that are making it don't have plans. I know plenty of $1 million businesses out there that don't have a strategic plan. They're just surviving when they could be thriving. They just have a loose idea in their mind of what they need to focus on. And this keeps business owners focused only on the short term and what they need to do right now today or what they need to do this month. It's like they're laying the train track right as the train is about to come down. They're trying to lay each piece of track right before the train comes onto that part of the track. And then they're scrambling to get the next piece of track in front of them before the train totally derails. They do this instead of building the whole track ahead of time so it's smooth sailing straight out of the gate. Now, I'm not saying that business is ever just smooth sailing, but helping your clients create a strategic plan and a clear vision will definitely smooth out a lot of the bumps in the road. And one of the reasons why business owners are always focused on what's right in front of them is because that's where the urgency and the fires come up in their business, which keeps them from taking the time to be looking long term, which is one of the great things about having a coach, is it helps them focus on the long term. The second key to being a big money business coach is being able to help your clients create great marketing and a highly effective sales process. This starts with helping your clients identify their most profitable niche. Most businesses are focused on trying to sell to too many people, and it's your job to help them narrow the focus like a laser beam. You can have really diffused light that lights up a whole room, or you can have really focused light that burns a hole through a wall. And when things are more narrow and more focused, they're more powerful and can create a lot more growth for a business owner. So how do you help your business owner clients identify their most profitable niche? How do you help them create great marketing? And how do you help them have a highly effective sales process? The third key to being a big money business coach is leadership. You want to help your business owner clients hire great team members and become great leaders. And the goal of true leadership is to build and lead a team that grows the business for them. This frees up their time so that they can be thinking about new ideas for the business and to be thinking ahead, which is something that they rarely get the chance to do. And part of the reason they're not doing it is because they don't have a great team. They haven't hired the right people, and they haven't fired the people that maybe they should have fired a long time ago. They may have a lot of turnover where people are coming on and then leaving, so they're always busy hiring new people. This is distracting them from the things that make the most money, like strategic planning, creating a vision, and sales and marketing. When you can help them do these things, then you become an extremely valuable asset. And again, that's why paying you $10,000, $25,000, or even $100,000 or more to work with you is a no-brainer. But it won't be an easy yes for these high-paying clients to hire you if you don't have a great sales and marketing process of your own. Finally, the fourth key to becoming a big money business coach is helping clients master their mindset or master their psychology. Business owners, like all people, have lots of insecurities. I've had some business owner clients that were worried that people would find out that they were a fraud and that they didn't have it all figured out. And so that would keep them from hiring really smart people because they were afraid those smart people that they would hire would realize that they knew more maybe than they did. And so that caused them to hire, instead of A players, hire B players. And obviously, once we figured that out, I helped him release that insecurity so that he could start hiring better and better people. They may also want to go after bigger clients than they've been getting, but they may be afraid to talk to those bigger clients or bigger companies because they might feel intimidated. Or maybe they have negative beliefs about money that prevent them from charging more. There's so much inner stuff going on in a business owner's head, and the more we can help business owners get all that stuff cleared out, the more money they can make, the more peaceful and centered they can be, and they can be at their best. That way they can do their best work and their best planning.